Morning. No, it's like balding. It's like somebody's watching this morning. I'd like to broadcast live. And you could watch me. That's what I upload, and then you could call me. Put up my phone number, and we could talk on the air. I'd rather work somewhere where people can hear your voice, too. Oh, I mean breakfast. Fungus is getting me. Oh. Here's what I do. I take too much. I do. You can overtune this thing. You can. A man, it overtunes. Cereal. Skim milk. White sugar. I eat white sugar. I never thought I would. Eating white sugar, you know. Yeah. I get the craving and the taste. White sugar is deadly for your anatomy, I'll tell you that. The deadly food. Where is it? I did not get my paper yet today. 7 o'clock after. I should have put my call on the broadcast because I sure reamed them. I remind them, you know, I delivered papers when I was a kid. We never had this problem. No. I hand delivered when I was a kid over 100 papers a day. Want to bet? It was all afternoon delivery. After school. And Saturday was afternoon delivery. Papers would come around 2:30, 3 o'clock. Sunday was morning delivery. The papers would come 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. We'd get up about 5. They used to spot the papers on the corner. I was thinking, today they'd steal them. Somebody'd steal the paper. There'd be a stack down there sometimes of, because there was many routes from this one corner. A lot of, I raised around suburbs, housing development, extensive housing development. I mean, miles deep. They were. There were blocks and miles deep, whole housing development. And they were a prime target for the kids because we would make customers of them. Newspaper, lawn mowing. Every chore we could get our hands on, we did for these people in these housing developments, and had a pretty good life, to tell you the truth. Always earned a little cash. You know, your folks would do things for you, but you subsidized that. And I don't know, you learn to earn your own and have fun with it. And we were pretty independent kids. We were allowed to sleep out a lot alone. Oh, I don't want to get into all that. But we were raised in the suburbs, and right out in the rural, right edge of the rural and suburb, where I grew up. In like Upper Burnside, way above the zoo, way up there, as you're heading west. Right up in there. Right where it turns into berry fields and pasture and stuff. Yeah, my dad had 5 acres there. It was a great place to grow up. It was. I had a lot of fun when I was a child, and I suffered a lot for my infirmity. And my folks were loonier than a bedbug. I was raised in a house they said was haunted. They had nothing to do with delivering papers. My paper didn't come. And by the way, I delivered papers, and we didn't fail it like this. Ugh. How did they get away with that? In fact, see, in the town I grew up, there was 2 papers. If you did that with your paper, they just cancel it and get another one. There were 2 competing papers. The problem with the town with 1 paper. Doesn't work. Oh, pretty soon it's just a quack. Yeah, and the staff knows it, and everyone knows it. The editorial board is the worst about the quack. And I don't know if it's because of it's more the mindset, although they do play dumb because the editor died in a prostitution act. And he was running down someone that was accused of it and wasn't. He wasn't in a prostitution act. He was accused of having the same so-called immorality. And I told the guy it's baloney and you know it. And he said, oh, he got what he deserved, and carried on recklessly about this man's reputation. And I said, you know that bunk. And he laughed, and he said, yeah. And he hung up on me, and then died in the same act, secretly. I respect the guy. It helps me know I was right about him, and I was right. That he and I agreed on what was being said. Only the guy they accused of wasn't even near any of that kind of crap. He wasn't trading money for anything in sex. He was not. And somebody tried to embarrass him that way, and because he's Asian, he didn't stand and fight. If you embarrass Asian people that way, usually they're very respectful. That they even could mislead you in any way, shape, or form, and will not stand and fight for the reputation of your gossip. To shut the hell up is not so. And whatever you say about them doesn't mean that. And that's a problem the Asians are having now, is a fight for the meaning of things. It is. I saw even a documentary, they had trouble with a marriage over the dowry, and the dowry had something to do with cigarettes, and the reason they were fussing over packs of cigarettes, you can't imagine. And it's the meaning of things was not so. It goes on here the same. It's all over the earth. Humans living everywhere on this planet, in their mind, the meaning of things, that's not so. I mean, you got meaning all screwed up. So these traditions and superstitions stomp. You're demeaned. You've been demeaned. Somebody puts you down with the wrong tail for too long. Put you in a position in your mind that doesn't exist. You're mammals. You're none of that you've been told when you were a kid. No, you're not. And most people have been told the biggest pile of crap when they were a kid. You keep them in some sort of demeaned place, and now they got phobia, and they're carrying on like fools. Everywhere. Mm-hmm. Dementia. Everywhere. Tradition is in it. Tradition's celebration is all dementia. And the humans doing it are phobetized. Big time. You can see them. Try to talk to them about it. Watch them panic. They'll charge you like steer in the forest. You ever try to talk to a stomping, snorting bull in the forest? You don't like to talk to you. And any second, you know you're going to get run straight over. Mm-hmm. Same thing.